back in Porcupine to catch up with our little friend Finley. So, what happened when we were last here? I'm trying to remember. Before we start properly, I need to apologise in advance because I'm getting over a very bad cold. So, apologies for any break in audio as I may have to pause and cough off mic and so on. But, well, Finley looks a bit worse for wear, doesn't he? So when we were last here, it was Irma's funeral, wasn't it? At the gathering, Irma's funeral gathering at Giuliano's. And some of Porcupine's residents, chiefly Ralph, had some things to say about Finley and St. Ursula's medical treatment of Irma. I wondered what that noise was. Someone threw snowballs at my window. I hope it wasn't my old house plant back for revenge. Was it friend or foe? Let's go find out, I guess. So it's still very wintry. So last time we had a snowball fight after Irma's gathering. We had a snowball fight with Karl. Hey, good morning. I've had better, let me tell you. I was just resting my eyes, letting my soul relax for a while. I had a nice dream just starting up about a nice hot fondue. Then all of a sudden, stampede. This huge crowd of people came storming by. No consideration for my beauty sleep. They looked angry. Really? Someone threw snowballs at my window this morning. Maybe it was the same people. Why were they angry? How should I know? They were headed for the old town. Weird. I'll keep my eyes open. Good idea. Take care, buddy. Well, that's kind of ominous, isn't it? I think folks have got their emotions rolled up, and we might be in for a difficult day. It's a shame that little loading screen doesn't stay. It should be a winter one, shouldn't it? It should be a snowy one instead of an autumn one. Let's see if Frauke's there. Frauke's still our friend. So, how are you doing? I'm okay. You? I'm okay. Sometimes that's the way it is. Sometimes that's the way it is. It is what it is. Sure is. And your sister? Getting by. Your hospital? Yep, getting by. The river flows. The river flows. The river's beautiful, if you look closely. Most beautiful thing in the world, Finley. Most beautiful thing in the world. Cheers, Frauke. Well, our phone came up with something, didn't it? On the outskirts of town, an angler was sitting by the river. Her name is Frauke, and I had a nice chat with her. She seems to be there quite often. If I find the time, maybe I should stop by her place. And that's weird. I don't know why that's come up as if it's a new thing. Maybe it's a bug. I thought it might have added some new information, but obviously we have spoken to Frauke, I think, every in-game day since we started, so she's certainly not new to us. Right, well, I do have an underlying sense of dread about heading into the old town to see what people are up to, and I'm sorry, Alfio, that we still haven't found your hat. I don't know where it could be. Well, we'll forego the bus, I think. What does it say? The usual. Okay, we'll walk. We don't want to miss. What's going on? Should we go? We're supposed to go to the old town, aren't we? Oh, who's this? Is everything okay? Not exactly sure. I was just shoveling snow in front of our store when I heard rather a commotion. I went to see what was going on, and there was this crowd of people. They were walking toward the town square. I can still feel the adrenaline coursing through my veins. I should find out what the deal is with this crowd, damn it. They were walking to the town square. I know they were. I was trying to avoid them. I wanted to go and see if we could find Pina. Sometimes, it's nice to have a friend who might be on your side, because I have a little feeling this might be anti-hospital sentiment, anti-St. Ursula's sentiment with this crowd. We'll see. Oh, it's looking very nice, isn't it, that landscape? Pink and blue. It's all very wintry now. Poor Finley, just trying to do his job. Excuse me, I'm going to have a sip of my tea. Oh, well, there's Adele. Adele, are you all right? Dear Lord. What? I almost got trampled by a crowd of people. They were really fired up. I asked what they were up to, but nobody listened to me. It reminded me of the great riot of Sandalwood. Would you like to learn about that, my budding historian? Sure, why not? We should always make time for history. It always has something to teach us for the future. It all happened one hot summer in Sandalwood. Very different weather to what we're experiencing right now. At the time, Sandalwood was also known as the Citrus City. A lot of the people there worked with citrus products, you see. Juice, candies, soaps. In time, Sandalwood became very wealthy. The huge variety of citrus cakes at the famous Lime Cream Bakery were especially popular. Eventually, though, the owner of the bakery got greedy. From one day to the next, the prices of her cakes and pies went up to 5 times what they used to be. At the same time, she started using lower-grade fruit in her baked goods. People caught on and called for a boycott. Things got so out of hand, almost half the old town was burned to the ground. All through the local area, the air stank of citrus for weeks to come. That's why they call it the Citrus Summer. A beautiful name for a terrible incident. The owner of the pastry shop got away with it. However, strict requirements for citrus food products were established soon after, and before long she left town and was never seen again. There you have it, the Great Riot of Sandalwood. Fascinating. And off she goes. She's got a feather in her hair. Well, not really hair, but a feather on her head today. Looking very smart, Adele. Right, well. Should we go in Giuliano's? Let's see. I'm delaying things really, but little early for a drink, don't you think? Yeah, I'd better not. I just wanted to stop by. I hope it was okay that we climbed up on your roof yesterday. I'm just glad we didn't break our necks. And now we got a chance to talk things out too. Yeah. Have you seen a crowd of people pass by here? Yeah, actually. Pretty noisy for this time of day. I think they were heading toward the hospital. Really? That's strange. I hope it's not a sign of bad news to come. I'm on my way there anyway. Good luck, my friend. Let's see if anyone else is in here. I take it no. What was that little... There's a little dark patch there. In between the lamps. Oh, another one. I love that there's no noise. There's background noise of people chatting, but there's no one in sight. Who's talking? It's ghosts. Ghost chatter. Yeah, so we can come up here as before, but there's nothing to interact with. Alright, well, I'm just delaying the inevitable, aren't I, really? By avoiding going to the hospital, but we've got to go there sometime because we have work. Oh, I just noticed a little something there. Let me go back in. Don't know if this is intentional. Look at that little, see that little cat face on the wall? It looks a little bit like May Borowski from Night in the Woods, which some people have compared this game to. I think it's maybe just the art style and the fact it's kind of a narrative adventure. I hope that was an intentional little nod. That was a cute little Easter egg, if you like. Right, what are you saying, Nino? You haven't seen a crowd of angry people, have you? That was weird. It looked like something changed colour as if there was meant to be a speech bubble. Nothing from Ninoslav today. What are they planning to do? Burn down the hospital? Oh, little Puffin. Would you like a hot coffee? Yeah, go on. Sure, I'd love one. Might help against the cold. Ah, finally. Thank you. I just saw a crowd passing through here. I thought I'd hit the jackpot. But they weren't interested in coffee, unfortunately. Was it a big crowd? Where did they go? Towards St. Ursula's. I'm guessing you're heading that way too. Well, you can't miss 'em. Alright, thank you. I don't visibly have a coffee, but I have apparently received one. Let's go the high road. Take the high road. I don't know if that will bode well for the future. This bike, I want it. Oh, dearie me. I like the new winter scenery though. All the snow. The trees heavy with snow. It's funny, when I started this game it was quite autumnal in real life. Or no, it was heading that way. But it's now wintry in game, but it doesn't feel anywhere close to even, maybe slightly autumnal now, but we're having sort of a late heat wave. Oh dear, the noise gets louder and louder. What are you saying, Ursula? Nothing. There's lots of people here. I thought maybe there'd be gifts. Chocolate. But actually everyone's just angry. I don't like it. Yeah, no, I always go places expecting chocolate and it's disappointing. Oh. How much more money are you going to squeeze from us? Couldn't remember their accent for a minute. Don't you work at the hospital too? I sure do, and it's been far too long. I can't do all this anymore. I've been slaving away for years. No private life, no downtime. I want to make my voice heard, and these people have valid points. Why don't you join us? We could really make a difference here. There's Matteo. We want to see the numbers. This puddle, this sprinkler puddle has been here the entire time. I'm telling you, St Ursula's Hospital has got to go. How many of you have suffered here? How many of you have emptied your pockets into their coffers? The fees go up every month, but the quality of the treatment gets worse and worse. The staff are overworked, and the building's falling apart to boot. Will we keep on accepting this? Will we keep on sacrificing our loved ones to the hospital? No, absolutely not. What? What's this about? Ah, there's our specialist. What are your plans for the day, con artist? Let me past, Ralph. Go ahead. I'm sure you've got plenty of corrupt shenanigans to be dealing with. We'll just see how many more lives you take before someone stops you. That's right, get lost. That's right, forgot he had a high voice. That's right, get lost. Down with St Ursula's, down with St Ursula's. So he's 1 minute saying staff are overworked, and then the next minute blaming Finley, who is a new doctor, on the entire corruption of the institution. You've got valid points, Ralph, but you're misdirecting them. Ingrid, have you seen the people out there? Oh, sure. Bit of an overreaction, if you ask me. Do you think we should call the police or something? Don't worry about it, kid. This isn't the first time we've had angry folks show up at our door. I'm sure the protest has been cleared with the authorities. So right now, there isn't much we can do. Ralph's always sticking his nose in where it doesn't belong. But when he gets an idea in his head, he doesn't let it go easily. So you're not worried? There's even a nurse in the crowd. Nah, not really. Criticism comes with the territory. After all, no one who comes here leaves feeling amazingly refreshed and rejuvenated. At best, they'll just feel normal again. And if they don't, well, that's when certain kinds of people get angry. As long as they don't actually charge inside the hospital, it's all good. Dr. Theobald's already on the case. By the way, he was asking after you this morning. Seems like every day he wants something from you now, huh? Guess he likes you. But you can go straight on up to your ward. That's where he is right now anyway. Alright. Thanks, Ingrid. Let's take the elevator. Finley's really sort of borne the brunt of a lot of this sentiment that's happening in the town, quite unfairly. It seems your whole fan club is here today, Finley. And not just that, Dr. Theobald's waiting for you too. You're a popular doctor today. Have you seen Dr. Theobald around? I certainly have. He's in our break room, which is why I'm keeping out of there right now. We've been clashing on a few matters lately. As such, I don't have much desire for small talk. I heard he wants to talk to me. Of course he does. Please keep it brief. We have work to do. As you wish. Excuse me. Right, where are you, Dr. Theobald? Dr. Theobald, have you heard about the people in front of the building? Of course. But first, I have a question for you. Did you go to Mrs. DeCalmer's funeral service? Yes, and I think it helped me. Thanks for the tip. I'm afraid I'm partly to blame for the protest, though. What do you mean by that? Well, the funeral seemed quite normal at first, but then they started saying it was my fault Emma died. I didn't know what to do. You know, there's one thing you unfortunately need to be made aware of working here. When you work at a hospital, problems become part of your daily routine. Generally speaking, someone comes to us with a problem. Sometimes the problem can be fixed, but sometimes, however, unfortunately, it cannot. We don't have secret superpowers. All we can do is make people feel like they were before. That is our business, day in, day out. When we succeed, we are rarely rewarded. When we succeed, we are rarely rewarded with positive words or deeds. Yet if we fail, a negative response is never far away. That's the way it is, sadly. And our profession is far from unique in that regard. I'm sure you're familiar with the phenomenon yourself. We don't get a chance to provide a diagnosis until something's already not behaving as it should. So what can we do to get these people to calm down? Don't worry about it, please. I will not allow my staff to be attacked or harassed. I'll talk to the protesters and sort things out. What can I do? Do your job. Help those who need help. Solve as many problems as possible, even though not all of them will be solvable. Okay. I wish you the best of luck. I like how he did a very rooster walk there. I wonder if that little skull postcard on the notice board is a death threat sent from a protester. A disappointed family member of a patient. Right, well, we've got to get on with our shift, I guess. See you, Dr. Theobald. I imagine you have questions. I'm sure you want to know how I feel about all this. Whether I'm worried about that little protest down there. Let's both do ourselves a favour and skip that part of the conversation. Please get started with your assignments for today. We'll talk later. Okay. Who do we have? Oh, Ted's in here. We've got our two owls with very different personalities. Right, let's go see what's her name? Is it Gilda? Dr. Gniesdorf. There she is. What's all that racket out there? Just an angry mob of people dissatisfied with our work. What do they know? They don't have the first clue how difficult our work even is, do they? How are you doing today? If you tell me, that's why you're here, isn't it? All right then. She hasn't got time for nonsense. Oh, Gilda. Right, this always confuses me. So, we certainly need more blue, and we need pink. So that's gonna go on there. Oh no, we don't need a pink. We're not meant to have any pink. I am confusion. Let's trash that. So no pink at all. It's possibly that one. That's too many. I don't have the brain energy for this today. So we've got everything right. No. We need that. We need to minus. Oh, that's annoying. How are we going to do this? This. Got to. Too much purple. How are we meant to have 4? Okay. still need more blue. But then we need one purple. I mean, not more blue, we need to lessen the blue. I think that needs to go. And then we have this. And then we add a purple and lessen 2 blue. That's right, isn't it? Cool, that took me a while. But we got an A. Right, excuse me, I'll just have a drink. Your liver readings are improving. Good. But I'm afraid you'll need to stay with us for a few more days. Well, it hasn't killed me yet. That's why you've still got the pleasure of treating me. Thank goodness for that. Don't let it go to your head. I know what the situation is in this hospital. Even I need to put up with an apprentice doctor. I've not forgotten my duty to teach the next generation. So, go ahead. Learn something. I like her, the grumpy old battle axe. Right, here we go. It's Ted. She's not in a bed. So we meet again. Theodora. To what do I owe the pleasure? It's my lungs. The weather's doing a number on me right now. I need regular checkups. I have an artificial heart valve. Then there's the severe hypoxia. You're saying your blood isn't being supplied with enough oxygen? Exactly. I get by, but I feel better if someone gave me a once-over. Sure, allow me. What are we going to have to do? Are we going to have to press buttons? Yes. Oh dear. Right. Oh no. I've been playing on my Nintendo Switch recently, and it's and I really can't. I get so bad with swapping between the two controllers because the what do you call them? The the buttons, the letter buttons are transposed. Oh dear, well we've got to see. It's possible. Your lungs are fine. Your heart too. I didn't know you could hear a heart valve. Haha, yes. Not a bad party trick, huh? Ingrid downstairs can write a prescription for your medication. Great, that's what I call fast service. By the way, things are a little crazy around here right now. Be careful when you head out the door. I noticed, yeah. Okay, that was quite quick and simple. So she wasn't really like an inpatient, was she? She just needed a check. Well, who knew that Ingrid could write prescriptions? Right, now we're going to go see, I've forgotten her name, is it Emma? I think it's Emma. Oh, it's patient sleeping there. Hello, Mr. Doctor. Guess what? My tummy ache's gone. And my mum's coming to pick me up today. Great. I'm really glad to hear that. Shall we give you one last checkup before you go home then? I don't have great patients like you here very often, so I need to make the most of it. Oh, she's very cute. Right, we need to find the vein closest to the surface, I guess here. Ooh. Oh, good. At least I managed to do okay with the other treatments to balance out the kind of rhythm game one that I'm so bad at. Well, you've got just about the healthiest tummy I've seen all week. Hee. My colleague gave your mum a letter for your paediatrician earlier. Now, you need to be careful what you eat in future, okay? Can you promise me you'll do that? Yes. Dr. Gerda said the same thing, that I should listen to you. And you know what? What? She says you're a good doctor. Really? Yes, because you made my tummy ache go away. And she says you made her tummy ache go away too. But you know what else? No, what? Dr. Gerda's a good doctor too. Because she made my homesickness go away every night. You're right there, Emma. My colleague will take you down to see your mum in a minute, okay? Take care, Emma. Bye. Oh, see, Gerda does like Finley after all. Well, that wasn't a bad shift actually, was it? I didn't have any difficult patients. That balanced out everything that's happening. I have a lot on my mind right now. Let me take a quick look at your results. I'm getting a lot of B's lately. I think I started off strong. I've dipped off. I understand all too well that you're under a lot of pressure right now. Nevertheless, your performance is solid. I wondered what she was going to say there. There's hope for you yet. I have some organisational tasks to deal with now. Have a nice evening. Take care of yourself. Do you think the protesters are still outside? I expect Dr. Theobald's dealing with that. Don't worry so much, Finley. These kinds of things can weigh you down. But it'll all blow over in a few days. You've got the day off tomorrow. Sleep in late. Time off is precious. Enjoy it. Well, it's a bit tricky when the town you live in, everyone seems to hate you. Well, a successful shift. We're at least managing to be consistent with our grades. So I think we're not doing so badly. We had to go in the oh, it's closed. I know, let's see if I wonder if we can find Mr. What's his name? What's the janitor's name? Well, he's not there. That bit of scrunched up paper makes a tennis ball noise. Oh, look like Karate Kid. Okay. I thought we might be able to speak to Gregor, seeing as he was at the that funeral gathering as well. But no, I guess it's home time. No, I can't speak to Ingrid. Oh, not even to say good. Oh. Better not go out there, kid. What? Why? The protest's still going strong. I've called the police already, but they say there's nothing they can do. Yeah, right. Your colleague thought better of it just now, too. I think she had tears in her eyes. I wanted to say something, but she turned back inside and ran right past me. You mean Mia? Where did she go? Don't know. Back upstairs, I think. And Dr. Theobald? Wasn't he meant to talk to the protesters? I don't know anything about that either. I haven't seen him at any rate. He probably got held up by his luxury vending machine again. I'm going to go check on him. You do what you need to do, kid. We can't change what's going on out there right now anyway. Make yourself a coffee and wait for it all to blow over. That's what I say. Alright. Now, which floor? Oh no, I've taken the elevator, but you can't pick which floor, can you? Whoops. I've come back to floor 3, I assume. Oh no, it's taken me to floor 1. How strange. Is he on floor 1? I should have checked before I came outside. I can't remember what's on which floor now. I thought they were on second floor, the bigwigs. No, this does look officey. Dr. Theobald, are you there? Dr. Theobald? Where did he go? Looks like he was here not long ago. Maybe there was an emergency. Oh, I see a little bottle of something in there. Oh, you can't jump in here. I'll need to jump on his desk. The shelf looks the same as always. Everything's still where it was this morning. It's like Dr. Theobald's just vanished into thin air. Maybe he fell through a rift in time and space. He could be living in another dimension right now. A world where pizza can cure cancer. Oh. So, Finley, we meet again. Does the boss have time right now? I need to talk to him. Dr. Theobald's not there. His office is empty. What? Strange. I mean, Theobald usually leaves the door to his office open, but only when he's actually in it. Have you seen him around today? No, but that's why I'm here. The people on the ward can't sleep with all that commotion outside. I was going to ask Dr. Theobald for help. Last resort before I go out there and kick some butt myself. I spoke to him this morning. He assured me he was going to smooth the situation over. Well, guess that didn't happen, huh? I just bumped into Mia too. She was pretty upset, poor thing. Mia? What was wrong with her? No idea. I called after her, but she ignored me. She just said that Mr. Anders was back. Oh dear. Mr. Anders? Yeah. You remember that old geezer, right? Why is he back? Always with the questions. Grandpa was sent to the best rehab money can buy, at our expense. Then he's not back here 2 minutes before he goes and poisons himself. So Grandpa probably thought his wood oil was a bottle of gin. Is he? Of course not. What is it with you and the drama? Which way did she run? Upstairs. Anders is on the 4th floor. If I had to guess, I'd say she's up there. I'll go take a look. All right, guess I'll hunt down the boss. Thank you, Sandra. No problem. Well, the plot thickens, eh? I wonder if Dr. Theobald's just done a runner. Oh my gosh, oh my word. I love that pelican. Look how big its beak is. Have you seen Mia? Yeah, she just scurried past me. She was on her way to see a patient. Hello, young grasshopper. Dr. Gazhera, is there a Mr. Anders here in this ward? My duty would normally prohibit me from simply divulging such information, but I can feel the tension in the air. It surrounds us, it permeates us, it holds the universe together. Yes, Mr. Willie Anders is a guest on this ward. He was just setting out for a walk down the hall. One of my own favourite cure-alls, as it happens. I don't think you're not allowed to tell other hospital staff if a patient's on the ward. Mr. Anders, can you listen to me for a moment, please? Bunkum, I don't have to put up with this. I already told you I didn't steal any blueberry pudding. And why didn't I get a pickle with my dinner today? Mr. Anders, please, I need your help. Why does everyone keep asking for my help? I just want to be left alone, damn it. Who are all those people out there anyway? Clear off. You're not getting my money. Mr. Andes. Mia. Finley, there you are. What's going on here? I wanted to do something. I have to do something. What happened? Why are you talking to Mr. Andes? I was just on my way home. Those people, they're so angry. They call me names and throw things at me. I can't go on like this anymore. I'm here to help people, aren't I? Why are they getting on my back for that? I know, Mia, I know. Last time Mr. Andes was here, he was barely responsive. I was hoping to ask him about the night of your accident. Maybe he knows something. That's not a bad idea. Mr. Andes, can I ask you something? What is it now? You... Don't I know you, sonny boy? Yes, we've met before. You were at this hospital a little while ago, last fall. You had an accident. Do you remember? Yes. I know your voice. What happened exactly? Tell me. We were looking for you. We think the broken elevator took us both to a disused ward. I found you there. You were injured. Oh, that was you? I was just trying to get back to my room. I don't know how I ended up in that place. What do you remember about it? Not much. I'm not as young as I was. I was looking for my room. The hallway was completely dark, but someone had left a desk lamp on. There was a bed covered in papers and paperwork and folders. And then I heard your voice. Not the most pleasant way to wake up, and that's not even mentioning the headache. Is that all you can remember? No, after that I was back in this blasted hospital. My time at that rehab place was worth it, though. Hehe. I've not had a beet lasagna that delicious since I was a kid. Okay, thank you, Mr. Andes. You've been a great help. What does it mean? A lot. He remembered the desk, Mia. That bed I saw on the 5th floor, with the documents on it. Karl said there was nothing there. But Mr. Andes saw it too. Exactly. So what now? We need to let Karl know. Maybe he'll know what to do with this information. Hey Karl, what are you up to? Wait, do you have a hidden camera in my apartment? I was just about to call you. Things are starting to get out of hand here. Mia and I want to do something about it. What a coincidence. I was thinking exactly the same thing. Come on over. I've already got an idea. Wait, have you ever been to my place before? No. I live on the high street, next to the bakery. Got it. We're on our way. Right, come on, Mia. Hee hee, pelican, we can speak to them. Have you lost something? No. Well, yeah, maybe. Weird answer. Well, if I find something, I'll keep hold of it. Once you've decided if you've lost something, you can ask again. Love that pelican. Giant beak. So funny. Oh. Greetings, dear sparks of the soul. Come on up. Dr. Caltera, you alright? It is what it is. It is as it should be. You seen Dr. Theobald by any chance? We're starting to get worried. That is definitely unusual. No, I haven't felt his aura today. Should I see him, I will tell him of your feelings. Right, well, you've been less than useful. Less than useless, even. Is everything okay with you two? More or less. But I'm afraid we're in a bit of a rush. Well, don't let me keep you. I'll try to get Mr. Anders back to bed. Cheers, babe. I kind of want to go exploring, but I think we need to get to Karl, don't we? How are we going to get out of the hospital without all the protesters attacking us? Can we get out the back way? Well, let's just see what Ingrid says, maybe. It's going to be a long night. Good job, I've just put on a fresh pot of coffee. Yeah, okay. Oh, Mia doesn't get to change into her own clothes. She's still got her scrubs on. Well, let's go in the opposite direction to the protesters, I think. That's weird. Mia's got her own clothes on now. It's a shame they didn't change when we went through the magic doorway. It's such a long way down. Let's go in here and just see if anyone's hanging out here. Since we're passing. Doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, no, there she is. There you are again. I had another idea for my comic. Wanna hear? Sure, I can't wait. Okay, cool. So, here we go. The story is set on the distant planet of Magitopia. Our brave heroine, Magatha, is about to wake up in her bed. It's a beautiful summer morning. It smells like grass, raspberries, and warm air. She hears a noise and opens her window curtains. Suddenly, her breath catches in her throat. And? What comes next again? Shoot, I should have written it down. But I already have to take so many notes at school. It's no fun. No problem. I think I know what comes next. Really? What's next? Alright, here goes. She opened her window curtains and she spotted, a huge monster in the distance, the planet's queen standing in front of her door, black hole in the sky. Let's do the queen. Yeah! Her name is Queen Kaki. Kaki? The most powerful queen in the whole universe. The queen and Magatha are best friends because she saved the day a lot. And after her adventures, she'd always be invited to the throne room where they had a punk band playing and an all you can you buffet. Do you mean all you can eat? Sounds amazing. Yeah. But the queen is really sad because Prince Polenta, her son, has been kidnapped. For real? Yeah, by none other than her worst enemy. Who could it be? Lord Tempe. No way. Yes way. The super evil Death Rider of Death. That sounds serious. Yeah, super serious. Queen Keiki asks if she could maybe rescue the prince. And without missing a beat, Magatha grabs her things and leaves. Where is she going? Straight to Lord Tempe's evil fortress of fire, where he keeps Prince Polenta prisoner. Wow, that sounds exciting. I'm getting goosebumps. Oh, I'm done. That was exhausting. That was awesome. I'm so curious about what will happen next. Tonight, I'm going to think up more stuff. Can't wait. Anyone else here? I think probably not. Cheers, Maggie. Oh, it's so slow. Whee! Okay, that was a mini diversion, but I've got to head to the high street now. Come on. It'll be the supermarket here, won't it? That seemed like an entirely pointless kind of screen. Oh, supermarket's closed. Oh no, it always looks closed. It's completely black from the outside. We've still never been able to get in there. Oh, look, there's something about St. Ursula's in the newspaper. Life in an unhealthy healthcare system. Interesting conversations and exclusive insights. Read the full 3-page report in tomorrow's edition. We're nearly here. There's Pina's. There's our portrait. How cute. The stain looks a little like you, Finley. Yeah. What a coincidence, right? I can barely believe it myself. Maybe Pina used you as inspiration for this artwork. Maybe. Right, where are you, Karl? There. Hello? Hey, Karl, it's us. What's the password? Password? You didn't give us a password. True. I guess that one's on me. Can you let us in, please? It's pretty cold out here. Not without a password. Hold on, I just need a minute to think of one. Okay, alright, I've got one. The password is mango. Keep it to yourselves, don't pass it on. Great. Will you let us in now? Not until you give me the password. Mango. Ah, it's you guys. Very good, very good. Well, what are you standing around out there for? Come on in. It's way too cold outside. Karl, you nutter. And then Finley came along. Mr. Andes hasn't exactly confirmed that. Oh, my controller. Oh, come on. There we go. But he said he remembers stacks of folders and a bright light. What are you thinking, Karl? I think that all fits together. I used my involuntary vacation to do some thinking. I never liked this whole situation, right from the start. First, though, I need to apologise to you, Finley. I was never quite sure if you'd been imagining things or not when you had your accident, but I can see now that you were onto something. So what are our conclusions? That's what we need. We need to go deeper. For that we need to go deeper. Deeper? You know, I'm the longest serving member of staff at St Ursula's after Ingrid. I do the rotas, manage our inventory and put our orders together. What are you getting at? We need to go to the hospital's document archive. That could be where we find the answers to what's going on here. You mean the big storeroom in the basement? Surely we can't just walk in there. No, the storeroom's always locked. Even I don't have access to it. But I have an idea how we can get in there. It'll require perfect teamwork though. This is a delicate matter, like an ornate glass figurine. We need to consider our every move carefully, like chess grandmasters. Wow, you've really put some thought into this. Of course I have. So, listen carefully. Old Glendower has all the keys to the building in his office, including the key for the archive. That's the one we need to get. And how are we going to do that? Sometimes Gregor stays at the hospital late into the night. Seems like he's got some kind of project he works on in his office after hours. I don't know what it is, but he sure puts a lot of time into it. And over the course of my many night shifts, I've noticed something. At exactly 1 a.m. every night, he leaves his office and sets off to see Ingrid. Off he goes. Yes, that's it. Slowly, he sets out on his trusted path. Step by step. Foot by foot. His mind never straying from his goal. Until he finally reaches Ingrid's desk. The two always spend a while chatting. Then Gregor grabs a coffee and heads back to his office. And you know what? When he goes on this little walk, he never locks his office. That gives us the perfect window to get in there. Finley, you wait until Gregor leaves his office. That's when you go in to look for the archive key. Sounds good, but you must have lots of keys. It will take me a while to find the right one. No problem. That's where Mia and I come in. Word on the street says you're a talented actress, Mia. What? Me? Oh my gosh, we're panning all the way back. Good evening, my dearies. What's with the disguise? I'm on leave right now, right? It's best if I stay incognito while I'm at the hospital for now. I don't want any more trouble. Okay. Good. Now, where was I? Please, pay no attention to me. I'm just an old, fragile little granny. Just here to visit her little son. I suppose I'd better head up to his room. Oops! Oh my hip, such pain. Oh, ow. Don't worry, I'm coming. Fear not, I am a competent junior doctor. I'm here to help this poor old lady. It looks like she took a bad fall with no outside interference whatsoever. For some reason, even though that looks like Karl, it totally didn't click to me that was Karl. I thought it was Mia in a disguise because they said she's a good actress. What's this now? If you get a costume, I want one too. After all, I'm playing the courageous doctor in shining armour. Alright, I guess. As I was saying, I rushed here right now to help this injured person. This looks bad. You there, with the broom. What? Me? You look strong. I implore you, help me with this old lady. Us with the amateur dramatics. No drama here, sir. This is serious. I need to make sure that this person has not sustained any more severe injuries. All right. And then boom, the key is ours. The perfect plan. Now there's just one thing left to do. Head down to the basement and into the document archive. I like that Finley apparently just had this outfit ready to go. Yeah, that's the lab though, isn't it? Oh no, it heads down to the lab. Good job, team. It's heist time. I like the graffiti. I wonder if that's meant to be, what's our doctor's name? Our boss, I've totally forgotten her name. Before we go in there, what exactly are we looking for? I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll know when we see it. Wait a second. The door was already open. What? That can't be right. The door's always locked. Maybe so, but it wasn't today. Maybe you're right, Karl. Let's check it out. Oh dear. Someone was in here recently. How do you know that? The layer of dust isn't as thick as usual. I haven't been in here in ages, but something just feels different. Like someone's disturbed the energy of the room. Since when are you the mystical type? Hey, back off. I can sense these things. You'd better take a look around. Maybe we'll find something unusual. In movies, archives like this are full of secrets and treasures. In real life, I guess they're full of boredom too. Yeah, they're not as exciting as you might think. Medical records, doctor's letters, studies, lab results. Some of these documents are older than my parents. There must be loads of thrilling stories stashed away down here. Look up here. Finley, get down from there. You'll break your neck. Mia's right, we all know those boxes are out to get you. How did you get up there anyway? Doesn't matter. Someone's taken some folders off these shelves. Finley has wings, just a side note. You can still see a print in the dust. It's pretty obvious something's missing. What? Let me see. Yes. It's definitely not normal. I know it doesn't look like it, but there is actually a system in this archive, and something's clearly missing here. This empty space should be filled with at least 7 years' worth of receipts and bills. You're right, Karl. Why do you sound so surprised? I thought you'd be used to that by now. Do you think this means anything? I think it does. What's really interesting is that all the missing files should belong to the same time period. They'll all be documents that would potentially be needed for communication with the health insurance companies. Those kinds of documents don't just disappear. But they might have been moved to another location. Oh no, it's Mia. But they might have been moved to another location because they're still needed. Like an old hospital bed on the 5th floor, for instance. That's got to be it. There must be someone who knows something about this. Dr. Theobald, maybe? I don't think so. He hasn't been seen in a while. Should we go to the police? Uh-oh. Someone outside. We need to get out of here, quickly. Agreed. Oh, I wanted to jump. I can. I'm in an event. Oh. Thought I'd be able to go somewhere else. Oh. What are you doing down here? Karl, is that you? Sandra, we just stumbled onto something big. Have you seen Dr. Theobald? We need to speak to him, urgently. The boss? Haven't seen a whiff of him. I need to see Halil and pick up some blood results. It's not like there's anyone here who's actually meant to be working on our ward. But you'd better settle in anyway. That crowd outside's way bigger now. I wouldn't be trying to head home right now if I were you. Not that I can think about clocking off. Too much to do. The wards are all pretty much full. So come on, make yourselves useful. Sandra's right. Finley, we should lend a hand on the ward. What about the missing documents? I'm sure that can wait. I forgot to do me his accent. We need to give Gregor his key back, then help out upstairs. You're right. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. No. They didn't seem to let me take the stairs, so... I could use a little help here. That was Ingrid. Let's have a look. Oh my gosh, they're in. Down with St. Ursula's. Here comes another of those bunglers. Ralph, you crackpot. Just go home, okay? You can't just come in here like this. It's not allowed. Please. Just let us do our job. The noise you're making's bad enough. But more importantly than that, you're blocking the main entrance. That means you're stopping us from admitting any more patients. Please, just leave. Bah. That's just a load of stupid excuses. Who's going to stop us? You? Patrick here has terrible ailment. Exactly. Ow, the pain. That's enough. Not only did you cripple him for the rest of his life when he injured his arm years ago, that nasty little runt attacked us both the other week. Patrick's still recovering to this day. And that's not even mentioning the psychological trauma we both suffered. Don't be ridiculous. Ow, my arm. See, we have every reason to be here, and every right too. We're not leaving until we get some answers. Get the chief physician out here now. But Hasn't Dr. Theobald come to speak to you all already? He assured me that...
Of course he hasn't. As if he would get his fat arse out of his comfy chair. Well, I'll just listen for 1 minute. If he's not going to come down here, we'll just have to take this to him. That's right. And you know what else? Let me through, damn it. Help, quickly.
What's that? I don't know what voice to do. Renee, what's up? This person. They were just standing next to me in the crowd, and all of a sudden they fainted. I just managed to stop them from hitting the ground. They don't look good. We should take them to the ward.
Typical, always the same. The next poor soul for you to bleed dry.
Finley, lend a hand here. What about Dr. Theobald? I'll try and find out where he is. And I'll try to find out more about the missing documents too. We'll talk later. Alright. Let me through, you scumbags. The patient's in very poor condition. I'm glad you brought him to us. Do you know what's wrong with him? I'll take care of this. Please, just give me some time. Mia, Finley, please look after the ward. There's a lot to do, as ever. And this isn't helping. Sure, we'll take care of it. I want to help too. Good. Ask around the other wards, see if anyone else can help out. Consider it done. Oh, so we're straight into another shift, back to back. Don't you need any help here? What I need most of all is time. The best way for you to help me is to take care of the ward on your own. Forgive me if I can't monitor your work as closely as usual. You and Mia have been here a while now. Prove to me that I can trust you with our ward. I'll try my best. Right, well, Gerda's still here. Dr. Niesdorf, and then we still have, we then have 2 new patients. So let's get going. Let's start with our familiar patient first. Something's not right here, is it? Honestly, I'm not sure. It sure feels that way. The protest's still going on downstairs. It's got bigger even. Yes, I noticed. And we've had someone collapse on us too. One of the staff? No, a protester just keeled over out of nowhere. Dr. Grakowski's diagnosing him now, but we don't know what's wrong with him yet. No, I've worked through the healthcare sector for decades. There have always been scandals, arguments, criticism. Some time ago, a large number of hospitals came to a decision that would end up having huge ramifications. Healthcare was improving, people were healing and recovering faster. In a very short time, the average length of a patient's hospital visit was halved. Accordingly, the hospitals decided to halve the numbers of nursing staff, but the workload remained the same. So then came the overhauls, the saving strategies, that kind of thing. We're still seeing the effects of that decision today. I also see the shortcomings here at St. Ursula's too. What I'm trying to say is, I know what you're going through. I'd like to take a look at your readings, if that's okay. Of course. Okay. Well, I like this one because it isn't timed. Oh, we've got the tooth correct, and then 2 other symbols are correct. Same difference, okay. I should have swapped those round if I thought those were both correct. No, okay. I'm not sure what to do. So the bone's right and the tooth is right. I don't know why I did a drop again. How about stomach there? So it's just the stomach. Heart. Got B. I'm almost afraid to tell you this. What is it? Is it all over for me? No, quite the opposite. Your readings have improved significantly. I wasn't expecting that, I must admit. But that's all part of the profession too. Funny how things turn out sometimes. You should rest a little more. I think you'll be able to go back home soon. Your wish is my command. Oh, and one more thing. If I can help in any way, just say. I'd be glad to. That's really nice of you. But you're a patient here. The only thing you need to work on is getting healthy again. If you insist. Well, I'm glad she's getting better. Oh, they're here. I see you have a gastrointestinal infection. That's true. And you had a colonoscopy last night? Correct. There are probably better ways to spend your evenings, right? You're not wrong there. Alright, let me take a look. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay, not complaining. Let's see if I can try and get an A this time. Okay, 3 of them are correct. Tooth. Still have 2 correct. What did I do? I did the teardrop twice. I don't know why I keep missing things like that. Let's do the stomach there. Let's do the tooth. And eye. So we've still got 2 correct. But we haven't done stomach there. Let's see if stomach is correct. Right there. Okay, that's correct. Eye. Let's put the eye there. Skull, we haven't tried that. Okay, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Can I get an A? So what haven't we done? What symbol haven't we done? Heart. We don't have a heart this one. Okay. So not bone. That hand.
No serious abnormalities were found during your colonoscopy. Your symptoms indicate a flu-like infection. That's good because it's treatable, and it shouldn't trouble you for too long. But we need to get your electrolyte and water levels back up, and you need to make sure you drink plenty of fluids, preferably tea. Okay? Done. Done and done. It's not that, no. Got pointy ears and they've got darker fur. Greetings! And the same to you. You're struggling with inflammation after an abdominal injury, right? Let's take a look then. It's much quicker, this shift. We haven't done this for a while, have we? Oh no, I have to hold all of those. LT, X, right trigger, A. Oh no, and that. And B, oh my gosh, I haven't got enough fingers. I'm holding it, I don't know what more you want from me. Why is it? I can't even, oh now my controller's disconnected, so I guess we're going to fail this. Great. I was holding them all down before, I don't know why it wasn't sort of registering. That was really tricky. This is a textbook information, but I can see you've had all the important vaccines. We need to cool the wound properly, and you'll need antibiotics to treat the infection. Got it. For now, I'll just keep as still as possible. Good idea, and get well soon. Well, we got an A for our first 2 grades, so there's always one that I'm not as good at, which brings our grade down. Finley, can you give me an hand, please? Just finished my assignments. That's music to my ears. Can I take a look? While we're looking after the ward on our own, we should compare results to keep each other on track. Oh, I thought I got an A for the first one. I only got a B. No, I still got a B overall then. Looks like these were tricky cases. Oh, bless you, dear. All the same, I'm afraid I need to ask you something. I'm a little overwhelmed right now. All our beds are occupied. I can't keep up. We'll manage it. I need to head up to the 4th floor for a few minutes. They're having trouble there too. Everyone's pitching in where they can right now. Can you take on a few more people? Sure, I'll hold the fort. Thanks. I'll be right back. Oh, what's that one? So we are seeing this patient after all, this little bear. Good evening. I'd like to start your treatment. Can you tell me how you're feeling today? Can you tell me how you're feeling today? I've had awful stomach cramps ever since last night. And diarrhoea. My head feels like it's about to explode. The injection will help keep your pain in check at least. Okay. I feel like I'm going to die. Oh dear. I'm assuming it's here. It's closest to the surface. Oh. Okay, injection done. I hope it kicks in soon. I've never felt this bad in my life. We'll give you a full checkup as soon as we can. In the meantime, try and get some sleep. Please hurry, there's something really wrong with me, I know it. Oh dear. Good evening. Can you tell me how you're feeling today? This This morning it felt like the flu. Now everything hurts, every breath I take. And how's your digestion? Everything went right through me this afternoon. The painkillers didn't help either, only a little. I'm going to take your pulse, then we'll see what we can do for you. Oh no. Oh, missed that one. Oh no. Oh dearie me. What was that? C. Your body's fighting something. We're going to find out what it is as quick as we can. Thank you. I hope it isn't contagious, or is it always so busy here? Don't worry about that. My colleague will be back to check on you again soon. Oh, look at this cute little cat. Good evening. Can you tell me how you're feeling today? Struggling? For air? Everything hurts. Please, help me. Please. Of course. We'll adjust your medication. Thank you. So we need more orange. We need 2 more orange. That one. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 more pink and 1 less yellow. Okay, my colleague will be here in a minute to give you your new medication. Thank you. I don't want to die. We'll do everything we can to make sure you get well soon. I promise you that. A lot of worried patients this evening. Which is unsurprising, I suppose. Right, where's Mia? Oh no, I'm sorry. The 4th floor's even fuller than here. All the beds are occupied. There was some talk about whether we could fit more beds in somewhere. And then there was an incident. An elderly lady collapsed. I had to lend a hand for a while. And I didn't know the place so well, so... It's all right. Take a deep breath. Better? Better. How did it go here? I'm done with everything so far. Can I take a look? Everyone seems to be doing better. It's nice to know I can trust you with my tasks in case of an emergency. I'll try to return the favour soon. Thanks for taking over. How do you feel? No problem, I'm not flagging yet. That was heavy going, I could use a break. I think I'm alright. You're really tough. With all this running, I might as well quit the gym. I could really use some coffee right now. Let's do that then. Not at this time of day. Oh, I'm dead tired actually. Have you heard from Karl yet? No. Now you mention it. I've not spoken to him. Should we give him a call? Maybe he has some news for us. Good idea. And? Nothing. He's not picking up. Strange. I hope everything's alright. Finley, Mia, come quickly, please. The patient in room 302 is really sick. We can't stabilise him. Well, this is the first time we've had like an emergency like this, isn't it? Oh dear. Finley, Mia, quickly. Help me stabilise the patient. The cramps keep getting worse. The patient is unresponsive. We need to... Oh, no. Oh no. Quick, quick. What? Dr. Krakowski, Be quiet. Sandra, take the deceased's details. Okay. The patient suffered from severe and irregular abdominal cramps. We noticed heavy gastrointestinal bleeding. Dr. Linwood advised against surgical treatment. The blood work needs to be evaluated immediately. We know the bleeding was caused by a bacterial infection. Everything else will become clear soon. Please leave now. We want to help you. Don't take this the wrong way, but there's nothing you can do here right now. Whatever this was, the contagion is minimal to non-existent. You can help me by going home and getting some rest. This patient is already dead. There's nothing more we can do. So leave me in peace and come back in tomorrow well rested and focused. We'll know more tomorrow. Well, that was grim. I didn't declare time of death. Oh, thank goodness we got fast forwarded home. Oh, come on. Oh, that's just tantalising, isn't it? The one thing that we're able to interact with and it's not working. Well, I hope that's not a bug and I'm able to interact with it at some point. That's disappointing. Right, well, what an eventful day. Go to bed quickly. Let's just go to bed. Not sure what the difference would be going to bed quickly. What a night. Whatever. Time to get to the hospital. Well, it's another new day. Let's see what the window's saying. My ears are still ringing from all that noise yesterday, but now everything seems quiet again. Weird. Alright, well, I think we'll have to leave it there at the end of what's felt like a very long day. Double shift for our first time, and there's a lot going on. Hopefully next time we'll hear from Karl, some updates about what happened with the missing documents and so forth, but the plot thickens. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for joining me, and please like the video if you enjoyed it and consider subscribing for more videos like this. But I hope to see you again in our next instalment of Fall of Porcupine, to see where the story goes. Thanks for watching. Goodbye and